Hello students, today we will see the topic of cryptology. Cryptology consists of two things, cryptography and cryptanalysis. Now the term cryptography means the methods through which we are converting, means the algorithms through which we are converting plain text into the ciphertext. Whereas cryptanalysis is the method where we are trying to find out the key. Consider we know just the ciphertext and we want to try to find out the plain text from that. Without key, it's not possible. So, breaking that ciphertext and trying to find out the key and ultimately the plain text, that is known as the cryptanalysis. Now, some terminologies which we are using in this are ciphertext. We know the plain text. Plain text means the normal text which is in a readable format. Whereas the ciphertext is the coded message which is in unreadable format, that is known as the ciphertext. Cipher, the algorithms, means the methods which we are using for converting plain text to ciphertext. Now when we are converting plain text to ciphertext, we require some key and that key is known to sender and receiver. So that key is we are using for conversion purpose. Encipher or encrypt, that is the encryption methods, means converting plain text to ciphertext. Decipher or decrypt or decryption is the method of recovering the plain text, means from ciphertext to plain text conversion, that is known as the decryption method. Cryptography is the study of encryption methods, means algorithms, that is known as cryptography. Cryptanalysis means code breaking, converting ciphertext to plain text by finding out the key, that is known as cryptanalysis. So it's a cryptology is the field of both cryptography and cryptanalysis. So the formal definition of crypto system is it is a five tuples. PCKED. There are five tuples consist of P means plain text, C means ciphertext. Now K means the key is a finite set of possible keys. We are considering finite set and from that set we are trying to make different keys, that is the finite set of possible keys from that set. E, the method or the rules which we are using for encryption, that is E, and which is denoted by E of k belongs to the encryption, and it is written as E of k, that is the encrypted message is getting by using P to C the rules which we are using for the conversion purpose. Same, D means the decryption rules which we are using and which is denoted by D of k as C to P, ciphertext to plain text. Now, for conversion purpose, we are using, or it is a three dimensions we are using which are totally independent, and that all the things we are using in the cryptographic system. They are classified as first one, type of operation used for transforming plain text to ciphertext. So there are two types which are used for conversion process. One is the substitution method and one is the transposition method. The another one is the number of keys used. There are two different types of keys, symmetric key also known as the single key, or the public key, means where there are two different keys are used. One is for encryption and another is for the decryption. The third is the way in which plain text is processed. Now sometimes we are taking a single element of plain text, that is known as the stream cipher, whereas the another one is the block cipher where we are taking many elements, that is called as the block, and then we are trying to convert it into the ciphertext at a time. So we will see what is block and stream cipher in detail. The question always comes on this one, what is the block cipher and what is the stream cipher. So in block cipher, the plain text divided into the fixed size of chunks. So if our plain text contain 120 bit, then we are converting it either into 56 or 64 bits or small than that, 16 bits also or 8 bits also, like this. Then that is known as a block of 16 bits one size or 8 bit size, and that number of bits we are converting at a time into the ciphertext. So it's a fixed size. Sometimes it is more than that, 64 bit or 128 bit also at a time. So if the plain text is very large, then we are making a blocks of 128 bits also and converting that much of bits or elements directly into the ciphertext, that is known as the block cipher. Whereas in the stream cipher, we the construct a key stream, which is a bit string that has exactly the same length as the plain text. Means we are converting that plain text into the bits of string, and we are trying to convert that bit string into the ciphertext. So one element at a time, that is known as the stream cipher. Now what is in the substitution and transposition method? Substitution means in each element, the plain text is mapped into another element, that is known as the substitution. It means what? For example, if there is a in our plain text, so suppose this is our plain text and we are mapped this or we are converting this into the P. B is converted into the Q. Like this, we are converting one element into the another element by some place, that is known as the substitution. Means replacing A with P, B with Q, C with R, or some another element, that is known as the substitution. Whereas transposition means just rearranging. For example, suppose this is the word apple is our plain text. Then converting this apple into the another format means rearranging this. For example, I am rearranging this one as like this. Then this becomes my ciphertext. The alphabets or the elements are same, but their positions are changed, and that is known as the transposition. Now there are different ways or the proper methodology is given for transforming these elements or rearranging the elements. There are two techniques used for transformation or transposition. First one is the rail fence and another is the row or columnar transformation. Today in this lecture we will see the rail fence technique. So rail fence is a transposition techniques where we are just rearranging the elements of a plain text. Now what we are the method which we are using in the rail fence is we are organizing it in the diagonals of the elements. So all the elements we are arranging in a diagonals. Diagonals where the depth is mentioned, according to that depth we are writing the plain text in the form of diagonals. So how to do that one we will see by using the example. Now consider our plain text is the input to a crypto system is plain text. So this is the sentence which is written in the quotation, that is our plain text, and we want to convert it into the ciphertext by using the rail fence technique. Now here the depth is given as 2. Now what is mean by the depth is given as 2? So depth is 2 means we have to write down the input sentence, that is the plain text, in the form of the two diagonals. Means take two rows and write down the input like this, the THE like this, then after that input, then I, then N, P, U, like this. In a diagonal format we have to write down the full input statement like this, and then to convert it into the ciphertext, read the rows row wise. Means first row, this one is our first row, so read the first row wise all the elements and then second row elements. So our ciphertext becomes TENUTA. So this is our first row, complete first row, and from here it is a second row. So this becomes our ciphertext. Hope all of you understood this one. We will take one more example where depth 3 is considered. So the plain text, we are keeping the plain text same as the input to a crypto system is plain text, that is our plain text. And now this time we are taking depth as 3. So take 3 rows, write the plain text in like this, means in a diagonal format, write down the plain text and now read it row wise. So first row, then up to the X, so this is our first row, then from H to T, this is our second row, H to this T, this is our second row, and from here to the here, this is our third row. Like this, write down. And now you can see the plain text is converted into the unreadable format. Means easily you can't read the ciphertext. So it's a unreadable format and just rearranging the elements, and that is known as the relevance. Here you can change the depth 4, 5 and so on also. And you can see when we are changing the depth now here T N T R O, these are the four first elements in the when depth is 3. When depth is 2, it is T E N U T, means the alphabets are changed. So if you are changing the depth, you will get the different ciphertext. And this is the method which is used in the reference transposition technique where the elements of the plain text are just rearranged. In the next lecture, we will see the row or columnar transposition. Till that time, bye.